Look, baby girl, you're so damn fine, though. I'm trying to know if I can hit it from behind, though. I'm sipping on you like some fine wine, though. And when it's over, I press rewind, though. I eat off the bands, girl, I got it. Benjamin's all in my pocket. I traded in my truths for some Robins. Keep playing Batman, Fetty's gonna rob her. I got a Glock in my Rari. 17 shots, no 38. I got a Glock in my Rari. 17 shots, no 38.
I'm like, yeah, she's fine. Wonder when she'll be mine. She walk past, I press rewind to see that ass one more time. And I got this soda. Family Guy, they know us. All fast money, no slow bucks. No one can control us.
Yeah, Stewie, tell me what you see. Is it money or it's me? I smoke 20, smell the weed. I got honeys in my V. They like Stewie, can you be my baby daddy? I'm like, yeah, I got robins on my jeans. You see the wings on every pair. All you see is Family Guy. You know my homies everywhere. If somebody got a problem, we can meet up anywhere. Now go say something, don't you homies play dumb. You know where we come from. You don't want us, no A1.
I'm like, yeah, she's fine. Wonder when she'll be mine. She walk past, I press rewind.
Hey everybody, it's me, the viewer. Now let's get spicy and dicey. Huzzah!
君の写真手に入れたまるや君の元へグラスの底に書いた彼女のストーリー
Last time on Spicy and Dicey, we found the misfits of Mala in the underpole at the banquet for Hades and Amalia. However, it was interrupted by the three fates of time, with one of them seemingly going mad, disagreeing with Hades' decision to marry Amalia and wounding her. However, Sakura saved her, healing her, and Wendelin, who were seemingly being hurt badly by the fates. The rest of them stepped up, including Set, who showed off an amazing transformation into a black obsidian dragon connected to Tiamat. However, Holman seemingly was badly damaged here, and Cyrus had to also step up to the plate and show off his Luciferian wings. The rest of the team then defeated the Fate of Time. And the other two fates then offered Wendelin a choice, the ability to perhaps join them and become an aspect of fate. However, Amelia and Hades then left the party to talk and alter her deal. Now, what will happen this week on?
Holy shit. Last week Halmon almost died. The new girl is now a student of fate. That's pretty tough.
I know, that is pretty cool. I mean, I've been thinking about it all week. Does that mean she can't see when I'm going to need to pee before I do? That would be useful, yo. Let's play this bitch.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Spicy and Dicey, and all my good friends that play D&D are back again to have a great little time. We will be continuing, of course, right where we left off last time, with you at the banquet for Amelia and Hades. As you guys remember, hopefully you guys remember, that you had just defeated one of the three fates of time, one of which did not like the bonding and the marriage of Hades and your companion Amelia, who had made a deal with Hades, as you all know, which seems to be going a little off the rails. But you managed to defeat the evil fate The other two took in your new pal Wendelin as seemingly a student of the fates, now given new powers as Wendelin. You feel a new kind of energy, a vibrance, a glow, a white kind of magic that has gone inside of your body, Wendelin, and kind of now seems to be kind of coming out in almost weird little sparkles out of your body, hitting the ground slowly but dissipating in about a minute. The energy calms down, and Wendelin, you kind of seem to vibrate, and then it stops. Here, Wendelin, you kind of realize that you do indeed have been gifted with some type of new powers and abilities as you kind of start looking through your own mind. As you can see in your new spells and cantrips, Wendelin, you have some gifts given to you by the fates. You can use these in battle or in any other times during the game. And your companions might be curious as to what they are when you learn them yourself. The rest of you, however, you see your new companion, Wendelin, as she kind of floats back down to the ground after the two fates have embodied her, I guess, if you will, and she kind of releases the energy. However, Sakura and Set, you had teleported back into the room from the basement below. As Sakura, you healed Set after he kind of come down from his black dragon form. Set, you were a little woozy and you needed about like a 30-minute rest. And Sakura, you teleported him right back up to the top room where everybody else was. Um, Sakura, he said he would cook for you later that night or later when you wanted something, one of your favorite foods. And you accepted, but you went right back up and teleported you guys back upstairs. This is where we find you guys now. Amelia, however, you left the group and you went off your own way with Hades to his room, where you had a little brief discussion. You managed to convince Hades that Hallman did not need to chop off his hand. That you had decided perhaps that you wanted to take that burden yourself, seemingly talking Hades into letting you do so, and then decided that you wanted to retire to bed. He seemed to maybe want to do more, but you wanted to sleep as you kind of hit the pillow, wanting to rest. And this is where we're going to start the game today with you, Amelia, as Hades watches you lay down in bed. You take a long rest. So, Amelia, if you'd like, you can give yourself a long rest and you go to sleep for a moment. Hades kind of has now grown himself a 5 o'clock shadow. The day has kind of gone on. The fight is past. The banquet is ending. You guys have left your friends. Hades kind of stares at you, Amelia, as you lay in bed. He kind of starts then to disrobe himself. He takes off his blazer and his shirt and everything, but he leaves his pants on. He kind of stands by the fireplace for a little bit, Amelia, as he kind of looks to you. About an hour goes by in Amelia's time. And as he kind of continues to watch you, Amelia kind of lingers. He kind of keeps looking back at you and back to the fireplace. He doesn't really know how to accept that you're going to do something so courageous, take this step for him. He decides then to leave you, Amelia, for a little bit. You don't notice as you sleep, but Hades kind of leaves the room. The kind of neon lights, Amelia, let's say you kind of wake up for a brief moment here, and all the neon lights that are surrounding this kind of room that you're in with the bed surrounded by fire kind of turns into more of a cottage. It's very quaint, and more homey and relaxed as Hades seems to take down this kind of guard around the room, kind of comes down. And for a brief moment, Amelia, your eyes are kind of heavy and a flutter, but you do see that this kind of nice cottage is very clean, meticulously taken care of. Hades seems to have kept his room very, very clean and tidy, perhaps a little bit more than you'd think. But Amelia, you're left in Hades' room alone for a little bit as you wake up for a minute. Is anything that you'd like to do?
Anything interesting that I notice around the room?
Yeah, I mean, let's do if you want to give me an investigation roll, if you'd like, and let's see how you do.
17.
17. Okay. So yes, you do look around the room as you kind of get up out of the bed. You kind of see in the corner there's like a small kind of coffee table with kind of really beautiful kind of leather-bound chairs on each side of this little table. There's a note written on the the table that you definitely see. Um, there's a note there, but that's
I'm gonna
really the
go
only
over
thing that's
to the
odd.
I'm gonna go over to the note and read it.
Okay. As you pick up the note, you can see that it is addressed to Connor. It is written in like a dark kind of black ink. You can't tell if it's black or almost a blood red that's been very, very dry. You really can't tell, but it's definitely very thick. Um, but the note to Connor reads, uh, please stop. Do not continue. Everything relies on this. And it has like a simple H inscribed in the bottom. There's like a little silk ribbons that are next to it as if it was going to be tied up in parchment, perhaps something that Hades had written and left in haste. Um, but you do recognize that obviously this is a letter to Connor. You can either just leave it there, you can pocket it, you can do whatever you want.
I just kind of set it back out on the desk where I found it and just take a deep sigh and go, what are you up to now?
Okay, so that's kind of where we're going to leave you just for right now, Amelia. Just for right now, because we did that kind of scene with you and Hades at the end of the last game. So I'm going to leave you there, and we're going to go back to the rest of the group. Holman, let's go to you. As you were kind of left last on the ground, and you'd been healed by, I believe Cyrus. It was you that came and healed your friend. And Pippa, you were kind of there as well. So let's say that right now, as you guys can see, hold on, let me get this. You guys can see the screen, yeah? Okay. If you guys click on the screen, you guys can see your characters. And Pippa, let's say that you are over here now with Hallman helping him up off the ground. Again, Clive, Wendelin, and Cyrus, you are all here in the room. And Pippa, Chomps is still out. Chomps is kind of beeline straight to the buffet table that has been left out, and your T-Rex is now kind of gorging and chomping down on all of this food like his namesake. As you kind of see that your T-Rex is now just at the buffet, beginning to just like eat like the giant kind of food that is on the spread, if you will. Tommy Bigabo and Thorn are still in the corner with the new Drow friend that you guys have made or met, Roselio. And Hallman, what would you like to do?
Holman's tired.
You just.
I guess
Yeah.
I want to go up to Cyrus and be like, yo, I'm not sure what's going on with Set. I'm not even sure what's going on with Clive 100% either. But if we fight each other right now, we're only going to weaken ourselves. We need to make it through whatever's coming next together. And when we're out of the underworld, we can all sit down and talk. Emphasis on talk, okay? We got it. We just need to figure it out first before we start swinging.
Cyrus takes he takes it all in, and before he is probably going to say something again very rash, he takes a deep breath and goes, fine. Well, we could talk. As simple as that, we can talk. But until then, I don't want to be anywhere near him.
Okay, let's get out of here then.
And I guess he walks off if he gets the chance.
Well, Pippa and Clive and Wendelin, you can all hear this. You're there, and Sakura, you're in the room.
Say, can we hear this?
Yeah, I mean, I think you and Set can also hear it. And Set, you are rabid as well, so you actually have very really good hearing. So I believe you, from where you're hiding, can see them. However, I need you both to roll a stealth for me, just to see if the group sees that you guys are hiding behind that thing.
I didn't think I could see him. So.
Well, let's see.
Oh no.
Oh,
what did you get?
Hold on.
What? 14.
I got a 5.
Okay, so Seth got a.
So,
shit.
They just see you, but I'm behind you hiding.
Yeah, so basically, yeah. So Sakura, they can see you literally peeking your head out from behind the ice statue, and Set, unfortunately, I mean, you're covered, but it's an ice statue, so they can kind of see you through the ice statue. You know what I mean? Like you're red.
Yeah.
Yeah, the red birds. You can see that behind the ice statue. Clearly, you're there, and Sakura's kind of helping you, kind of still be up. So unfortunately, the rest of you guys, Pippa, Clive, Wendelin, Hallman, and Cyrus, you notice that they're over there. So Cyrus, maybe you are. I mean, I don't know who you are, but maybe while you say this, you are turning your back to Set, or, but you definitely see them. But
He
Hallman,
doesn't
yeah,
pay
you're
him any
still up.
mind.
Okay. Pippa, sorry, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I actually want to do like two things. So Pippa's gonna she's gonna run up to the table because Chomps is over there. Like he had enough of the buffet. I need to put him away real fast before he causes any more damage. So I'm gonna jump up on the table. Chomps, get over here now. I'm gonna get my.
You hear this flute music, like a grumpy flute note goes like "Wah!" out of his mouth as he like kind of teleports back into his Pokeball. He does not like it. His flute music kind of lingers in the air as that kind of flat flute note kind of kind of just lingers in your guys' ears like ugh. Like I did not like that.
So I just picture like Pippa on top of the banquet table, like getting Chomps into a ball, and I'm gonna turn around to the group, and I'm gonna look over at Cyrus and Set and be like, we need to talk about this Tiamat, by the way. Speaking of talking about things, we're not finished with that. So can you explain yourselves?
So you're just like on the table screaming at them.
Hands on my hands, grumpy, kicking food about. We need to talk about this now. I'm in a pouty mood.
All right, so Pippa, you run up to the table, you jump on the table, you take with Chomps. Chomps is not in the room anymore. All right, so it looks like you got some explaining to do. Set Cyrus Clive as your captain that jumps up on the table. Pippa, give me an intimidation roll. Let's see if you're how you're doing. But Set and Cyrus and Clive and everybody in the room. Pippa jumps on the table. She kicks her off the food on the buffet table, and she sucks in her dinosaur. Now you guys are staring at her, screaming at you on the table.
18.
Oh shit! And Pippa's angry. So you guys can see that Pippa. Yeah, you're not. Pippa's not.
Not taking this shit tonight. So explain yourselves. Cyrus, Set, Tiamat, now.
Set's gonna begin walking towards Cyrus and Clive.
I get between them. Almost at 14 HP right now, yo. I'm scared, but I'm getting between them.
Okay. Well, Cyrus, you see that Set is walking towards you. Clive, you also see that he's walking towards you. Kind of.
I'm gonna walk with
Sakura,
Set, just kind of like help. I feel like I still need to help him, low key.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're like kind of helping him walk, or kind of making sure that he's good. You're like, oh shit! He like kind of just starts going like in soccer, like
holding one of my ears.
Yeah, like she's like you're still bleeding on the floor. So, like the Set, you make your way. Clive and Cyrus, you stand here, while Hallman, yes, you actually were indeed between them. Wendelin, however, you kind of stand behind Clive and Cyrus on the other side. But Set, you are walking, and right now you are currently about 10 feet to 15 feet away from them. And Pippa, you are still on the table, yes?
Yep.
All right, and you are about 25 feet away from them.
Damn.
So, what would you guys like to do? Set, anything else you want to do? I mean, Pippa's kind of waiting for your guys' response as she kind of looks at the three of you.
Clive, Cyrus, and Wendelin all roll history at advantage.
So Wendelin, who?
Clive and Cyrus.
Clive, Cyrus, and Wendelin. You can all roll history.
Sheesh, 21, my boy.
That's with advantage. So yeah, 21 in the first roll.
Okay,
15.
so 21.
That makes sense. The 15 would make sense. And then what about Wendelin?
Wendel's got a 19. Okay, so she's good too.
Damn. All of you knowledgeable. Sorry. Clive, you got a 21. You know what you know. If you would feel free to open and speak, Billy, go for it.
I agree with you, Seth. Billy, if you would like to kind of, you seem like you know the most here, so you kind of step up, Clive, to look to Pippa.
Yes, so Clive takes a stance. He stands in Just a little bit, yeah. Just move him up the square one, just so everyone can get a view of him. First, he looks to Sakura and Cyrus. First off, I'm sure everyone could use a little bit of healing after that debacle. Secondly, might we all take a seat at the table and have a civilized conversation over a drink? I'm sure we all need one. I'll gladly explain to everyone here as to what I know about this situation and the subject at hand. Please.
I would love that, but real quick, does anyone have like a shirt and some pants? Because I'm kind of naked right now.
So you all notice that Set is completely rabbit-ass naked as his wet, kind of
So
sweaty
have
fur
I just been
is
following you around naked?
I mean, I'm hairy, right? Like it's covering. It's like a bear, you know.
I mean,
She like didn't notice.
Can we say my
however,
little
what you
Santa's
guys,
helper thing, I'm able like to produce like a shirt for him, but no pants. Just
Can it be a baggy shirt at least?
It's a really tight tank top.
Oh my
so
god!
basically, he makes you a tight. He makes
Tank
you.
top
He makes you a
dress.
really fast. Yeah. You like quickly with Santa magic cobble together, almost like just out of Santa magic, like a little.
I thought it was gonna be an elf outfit.
Oh yeah, it's like a little tiny elf like that.
It's very bloody
That
too,
fits
by the
him.
way. I have not stopped bleeding, and I need someone to carry me to this table, please.
What's the design on the cover?
Made by Hallman
all right.
Industries.
So, yeah. So Hallman hands over to Set. He does magically kind of see to magically put together this kind of other tight version of your yellow tank top Set that you were wearing. But it is tighter, and kind of Hallman makes it fit a little tighter and snug. And you're just completely Pooh Bear in it, as you got no pants on. So you're just like your dong is still out. Your dong is still out. And you know what? Give me a give me a D20 roll on the size of your dong. This is the dong measurement.
Can I also
Roll.
use at this moment? I'm gonna use preserve life and give Hallman 45 health points.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
Just
Thank you.
no additions, no nothing. Just
Thank you.
raw D20 and that's it.
Just raw dog it to me. Just give me a raw dog.
I'm
dick size.
nervous.
Oh man, you could have made us talk.
16.
Okay. You got a 16, so you got a fine dick. you all
16
noticed
is
that.
fine.
I think a 16 is a fine dick. If you would have got a 15, that would have been like, okay, you're a standard like 6 inches to 7 inches. At a good 16, you're probably hanging at a nice 8-inch dick. And you know what I mean? You're doing okay. You're not one of the big boys, but you're doing okay.
It's
with
it's
your
only
rabbit
fine
dick.
because there's so much hair. You know, we can't really.
Yeah.
It's a third
It's
leg,
not
man.
impressive, man. I'm sorry. There's too much
You just
shrubbery.
think it's a third leg or like, you know.
It's too graphic.
Yes, Tippa, you're just like Tippa gets flashbacks to the lion. That kind of you got the lion dick.
Can we go to the table?
Yeah, we're gonna
Please?
go to the table. All right. So
Great idea. Let's all go to the table.
So Pippa, you kind of beckon everybody over as Clive. You head straight for the table, take a seat at the end. I'm assuming Wendelin, Iris, everybody want to follow? Yeah.
I would still like to be carried.
Okay. Well, Cyrus, let's say that you help Hallman.
Yeah, I'll help him. And while I'm helping him, I'll just give him an extra healing. So I give him 20 health.
Gives him a pat on the
Hallman's
ass.
ready. Hallman's ready again. Send me out there.
Hallman's good. So maybe all of you can take a short rest, by the way. The rest of you. Amelia took a long rest, but the rest of you can take a short rest. Just so you all know. Oh, hold on. There's an Amber Alert. There's a child abduction here in LA right now.
Yeah,
so
I know. I got
ignore
that too. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, sorry everybody.
Just
Can you hear that?
ignore it.
I know. Jesus Christ, they found. I didn't know they knew that we took the kid. I'm just kidding. All right, so the rest of you, and Thorin unfortunately looks to the group and goes, "Look, I don't know what you guys have gotten into, but this fucking goblin ruined this new tech suit. I gotta look this shit over. Look, you guys explain to me what's happening later. I'm gonna get back to the ship." So Thorin kind of goes with Tommy D. Gabo and the two of them head back to the train station, where we will take you guys back to the ship. However, the brooding drow, Roselio, the Riz, he still kind of stays in the corner by the table. He puts his feet up and he kind of just stares at you guys' group
Oh, we can
from
take his
afar.
pants if you
Rest
want.
Dude,
Yeah, I mean, he's over there.
I
He's
will
always
beat the shit out of this pretty boy and take his pants.
Can we roll intimidation to
Well,
grab
right
his
now
pants?
You gotta roll and see if they fit.
So yeah. So what? Okay, first everybody, let's get to the fucking table.
Sorry.
How about we talk at the
Let's get to
table first? We can decide on pants later.
So you guys get to the table, and you all get to the table. However, Set, give me a Constitution roll here as you take a seat at the table because it's a wooden table, buddy. Your ass cheeks are bare. So just I want to make sure
Oh
because
my
it's the last thing to
God.
talk about.
Can I get advantage since I'm fuzzy?
Yeah, if you'd like, let's go for that.
I got some cushion
Fuzz
up in
is
there.
fun for me.
We talking about everything else except for the matter at hand. I'm so tired of talking
22.
about some ass.
Set is double cheeked up.
Why are we doing this? What is
22.
happening?
Set is
It's
double
important,
cheeked
dude.
up.
It's important, man. Come on.
We have to get everybody to get awake. Everybody, come on, enjoy yourselves with some laughter so we can wake up.
Before shit gets
Okay,
depressing.
so I can see Amelia and Stas are gonna fall asleep on me. Come on, I want to wake them up. So with rabbit butt cheeks. So anywho, we'll get off to the table, everybody. Clive, you take a seat. I'm just kidding. And Set, you look at the one end of the table while the rest of you take a seat. Clive, we all look to you to give an explanation. As you can all see that you're all sitting now at the table. Clive, you look at everybody kind of ready. Go for it, my man. What would you like to say?
So he sits at the table, pouring himself some wine. And I'll actually give everybody a bit of an insight roll.
An insight?
Yeah.
Sure, everybody, yeah, go for it. Everybody, go for an insight here.
What's the passing?
It would be low, 12.
14.
Well, I have a passive
Wendell with a
insight
10.
of 18, but I rolled a 10.
Take the 10.
All right, well, if you have a 21 for Pippa. So Pippa, you can tell that he's about to say some intense shit. And he might be connected to it. But Pippa so far is the only one that's really getting a big insight from you.
I got 14.
Yeah,
I got a 22.
Well.
Oh, 14. I mean, you guys are you,
Yeah, everyone
Go
can.
for it, Clive.
Everyone passing. You can easily see that Clive, there's something different about him now. His eyes are glowing magenta, bright magenta, as he sips the wine. There's also a sort of callous nature about him. He looks up to everyone and says in a more Severus Snape voice, "This Tiamat is one of the nine ancient entities known as monarchs throughout the multiverse. Somehow Set is the manifestation of a splinter of Tiamat. The 8 conspired against Tiamat, who was the 9th one, and shredded its soul. Before they could kill it completely, a fragment of it wandered throughout the multiverse, manifesting from time to time here and there, and for this time it chose Set as its, for lack of a better word, avatar. Look to Cyrus. Now I understand your animosity towards this being, but this isn't truly Tiamat. I would know. This is but a shell, a shadow of its former self. Not even. It is quite unusual that, one in a million chance that it would show up in someone's life. So we are the one in a millionth.
So
Set.
this Tiamat isn't controlling him then? He just can use his powers?
No,
I mean, Set's right there.
I look to you. No, I'm still me. I mean, I think I'm like who I
Think of
am.
it this way, Sakura. Set is essentially a demigod, infused with his power of Tiamat. Essence of the being is in him, but he's still himself.
He just waves at
Kind of
you.
like Chunk.
I was gonna dab set up underneath the table, like to the side of the table, and be like, yeah, demigod.
Hallman's really jealous.
Because I'm like the only
So-
demigod on the team right now, but I guess I'm not alone.
Demigod of
So-
chaos.
Hey.
So,
So,
are we
Seth,
safe?
as you kind of say this.
Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
Are we safe
From
The
me?
most
from Tiamat?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I
Kind
don't. I
of.
don't. I don't like that.
Yeah, the way you say that, it's a little
No.
bit
Okay.
concerning.
So.
All right, you know what? I
perhaps
want. Hey, hold on. I want everybody to make an insight roll here on Set as he says this to you.
Can I just use my passive?
Yeah, that's a lot of.
God damn it.
Yeah, I mean, you can use your passive if you'd like. I mean, if you want to, that's really up to you guys with that type of stuff.
I have an
Okay,
11.
I have a passive
so
of 18.
Of course, I get an 8,
Okay.
bro. That's
I
so
guess.
whack.
I guess we're fighting. I don't know.
Well,
17.
Right now, 17. Okay. So, and then Wendolyn, you got a 4. Stassi, you okay? You look tired or like you're sad. I want to make sure you're okay. You look like you're sad over there. Are you happy? That's
I'm very I'm doing my best. We went to the gym. She fed me. I'm struggling.
You're
doing great.
Oh
Okay,
no.
okay.
I
I just want to make
took
sure
a
you're.
nap. Like I passed out on Amalia's couch. Like I was like,
Oh no, you're okay. Okay, you're good. You're good. I just want to make sure you're fine. You look really. It wasn't that you look bad or anything. You look sad for a second. I was like, are you so okay? All
She's
right,
just
all right.
really
I
sad
wanna
about
make-
these
She's like
inside
never
checks, man.
going to the gym again.
no.
Hey, it's okay. I'm just fucking with you. It's all good. All right. So the rest of you, however, Clive and really Sakura only. You're the only ones that can pick up that. Set is being genuine here. He believes that it's not that he believes that he's not a danger to you, Clive and Sakura. The rest of you seem to just kind of hear what he's saying, but I think Clive and Sakura, you pick up that he is a little nervous when he says that I'm just me, but maybe he truly doesn't know if he's just him. I mean, Set, I can't speak for you.
Set puts up his hands and goes like, I can do things like this. And his right hand engulfs in black flames, and his left hand engulfs in black lightning. And like this, he puts them together and forms an ice block out of his hands. And like this, sprays poison from his hand, and acid drips down from the other one. I don't want to hurt you guys.
You want to look
but
at Pippa as she kind of stares at you like,
I don't want to hurt you guys, but I can't say the same from you to me. And he glances and looks to Cyrus.
Cyrus is silent. He's just watching.
But I am of no danger myself to you guys. You guys were willing enough to take me in and let me be with you. And even two of you, especially one of you, he fist bumps Sakura under the table, saved my life. And then he glances at Cyrus again. Saved my life. And that's it.
As long as you're sure we're not gonna hurt us, or he's not gonna hurt us, because we can go after him. We can figure this out.
Go after Cyrus?
No, damn it.
Oh, no.
I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I was like,
oh.
No.
The last stream of
We-
Spicy and Dicey. Let's go.
Free for all.
No.
Pippa's intelligence score isn't as high as some of the others. So Pippa, as she stares at you, she is more consumed by the powers that you've been using. Everything that Pippa thinks is that you are talking about being embodied by somebody. Your captain doesn't seem to be really understanding you as you kind of are lighting up. She's kind of more enamored by everything. Pippa's innocence is almost not understanding that she's asked you was very dangerous to be here. You kind of notice this set as Pippa's kind of confused about what you're saying.
Clive, how do you know about the monarchs?
I've entangled with a few of them myself. In other forms.
Set immediately grips the table, and black flames begin to slowly consume it. He's getting mad. What do you mean entangled?
Cyrus grabs onto his blade.
Hallman grabs his axe too.
In
We need to
fact,
cool this
my
down.
friend. In case you're wondering, no, I have not made a deal with any of them.
Do you know any of them that you've spoken with by name or title?
No. More so fought extensions of them. Nothing like you, of course. You are certainly new to me. It would explain as to why I've never come across Tiamat.
Well, since you are so knowledgeable and the can of worms is kind of out on the table, I guess I'll come clean about some things about myself if everyone wants to listen. My name is not just Set, it's Setov, and my last name is not Haymaker, it's Vastaya. I was born in Rabbit Hutch and raised in Zon. And
So you're born over by me. I've actually heard of Zone, by the way.
I would
Sorry to interrupt,
imagine,
but
since you like to gamble.
yeah. I think I've actually heard of a fighter of you over there.
You've
So.
probably heard the nickname the Obsidian Dragon. But that's not my only title. Clive would know this very well since he's familiar with the name Tiamat. You know my name. You know my title.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Care to share with the class?
He's Clive.
Obsidian Dragon. Amalgamation of all the heads of Tiamat. For those who are not in the know, Tiamat, the chaotic god of dragons. A wicked, powerful being composed of all the types of dragons, multiple heads. Worse than a hydra. The obsidian dragon is the combination of every single one of those heads.
So what I'm hearing is our homie is really strong, guys. So I don't know why we're fighting.
I don't want to fight.
Yeah, we definitely shouldn't be fighting. No.
I don't want to fight either. Agreed. And Set looks over to see if Cyrus lets go of his sword.
He's hanging on to it.
Spicy boy.
At that moment, to interrupt the conversation, you guys all hear a whole bunch of clapping coming from the corner where you see Mr. Rizelio, the Riz, as he kind of walks down from his area and approaches your table, curious as can be as to what he has just witnessed. He stands once again next to you, Miss Wendelin Darkwinds, as he kind of goes up once again. My goodness, fucking hell. I've never seen that type of shenanigans in my fucking life. Fucking Christ. You guys are fucking what? You got one guy here who's a fucking black dragon, fucking giant cocked rabbit. You got a fucking other girl over here who's a fucking fate of time. I was talking to you a couple minutes ago, and now you're a fucking fate of time. What can you tell me about my future? The concert tomorrow night. Can you tell me if it's going to be a good one?
Can I
Or is it going to be bad?
Can I interrupt him before he continues further? And I'm gonna say, if you say anything to anyone else of what you heard at this table, you won't see your concert tomorrow night.
And I will take your pants.
All right, I want you to do an intimidation roll, and you can get advantage because of Set and the rest of everybody. Wendell, you like turn to look at him as he looks right at you, but Sakura has kind of popped up. And
Oh God!
Say the word soccer.
Oh God!
I stand up and I start
I need an advantage. Hold on, I need the advantage.
Please. That was a nat
I'm
one.
just sitting there.
Okay.
Matt's just sitting there sipping his wine, unimpressed.
Yeah, this is what Roselio kind of looks at Sakura. All right, girl, relax there. I like you. Got a fiery temper. And you know what? You're right. Shouldn't be talking out of my mouth. This is your business, not mine. I like you. I like your pink hair.
I'd like your pants for my friend here.
Oh.
I swing my axe
But
like
it
right
wasn't-
between his legs. Lose him, buddy.
all right.
If he refuses, I will greater teleport behind him and deck him in the back of the head.
So Wendell, again, you're kind of interrupted here as they all now come and seemingly cut out around
And we're
you.
trying to protect. We're trying to come together. Our one goal is pants right now. We can all agree. Everyone wants that.
No one wants to see my dick.
Yeah, pants sounds like a good idea. No, I appreciate that I don't have to say anything because everybody says something for me. It's wonderful.
I'm sorry.
So
Yeah, Cyrus just gonna stay back. He wants no parts of this.
Definitely roll to get those pants.
So Hallman, you're gonna want to do an intimidation roll here at Riz,
Oh,
please,
sure.
if you want to try to take his pants.
Take
19.
his pants. Yeah.
What'd you get?
19.
What did you get? 19.
Yeah.
So
I have a +8 to intimidation too.
Roselia looks at the group. I was planning on taking these pants off tonight anyway. It don't really matter. So you can have them. I don't give a fuck. He kind of just like rips them off. He kind of just rips off his pants. You see that he's wearing like this tiny little like kind of like shamrock thong that he like got like kind of rides up his like kind of like little drow butt cheeks and stuff like that. He kind of snaps it like.
Oh my God!
How you like? You like it?
Not Wendell liking it, bro. Oh my
Well, she's
gosh,
sitting
bro.
closest to him, so it's like up in her face. You know what I mean?
She's a fate. She
She's
saw
about to
this
get a
happening
show.
already. That's why she was quiet. She already saw it
fate
happening.
in training. A fate in
I
training.
saw this coming.
So, as you all look down, I'm gonna have a simple die roll on his little drow ding dong. Let's see. And he got a. I'm not even fucking with you. He got a nat 20 on his fucking dog size. So Roselio, I'm not even kidding with you. That was my nat roll on the dice you gave me,
I
Holman.
hate that Wendell is like watching this as well. Oh my! What just happened?
So
Pippa's gonna say damn.
yeah, Pippa, you do the your eyes as
Funny
Wendell
eyes emoji.
Yeah, the eye emojis that Pippa just whoop. As you all look down, you notice that Roselio, his package is that's why the ladies love this rock star. It's clear he's got that rock star type of vibe going on. His giant package is almost popping out of his little shamrock thing. But he looks to you, Set. Here you go, boy. Now, take care of these. I wore these on my first giant concert in Ulrich. They're good to me. I got a good handy from an elf on them. Here you go.
He
Kind of
grabs
hands you his
them
pants.
and looks inside and says, "Why is there stains?"
He looks to you. Oh, those are my love stains. Those are just love stains. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's my line of my year.
Can I use mending on the pants to make the stains go away?
Are they gonna just float back into him?
No. She just watches Sakura's mending, just like simply like just like a bleach fucking pen, just evaporates the cum stains on from the inside of the pants. He looks at the rest of the group. Look. I don't care what your group does anymore, but I want to ask you a simple question, Captain.
What?
Is it true Well, I mean, the little goblin, before you guys got here, when Hades basically just dragged us here to perform for Amalia's wedding, is it true that you got a ship?
Oh yeah, of course it's true.
Well, I mean, that's why they call you. I was about to say, that's why they call you captain. The goblin was telling me that you're transporting him around. Is it possible that I ask you to maybe take me to my next concert venue? When you leave here, of course.
I mean, sure, if it's on the way and it's, well, I mean, I think it should be fine.
If you're sure, I mean, I have to go to a place called South Harmony. You know it.
Oh yeah. So, I mean, I'm sure we're going to be heading that way soon anyway. So, yeah.
Oh, he's
If you
still
don't mind
charging
some.
him, Captain.
Oh yeah, definitely. I was about to say, but
Oh.
I do it for free.
Of course. I mean, I could pay you in a lot of different ways, but if gold's what you'd like, I got some of that too.
Yes, we'll take the gold.
Clive just rolls his eyes.
He kind of looks at the rest of the group. I look forward to traveling with you all. You see, I'm supposed to be headlining this new amazing park that they're opening in South Harmony. You say you know it well. Have you heard of it?
Oh yeah, of course. I know it like the back of my hand.
Oh, so you're from South Harmony?
Yes, actually, I am.
Oh, all right. Well, good. Then we're in accord. After the concert tomorrow, which, by the way, you're all invited to, I'll join you on your ship, and maybe you can give me a ride, huh?
All right.
Good. He looks to Wendelin. Well, lovely. I'm very proud of you. I mean, from the moment I met you just less than about half an hour ago, I knew you'd be something special. And look at you. Within that half hour, you're a fucking fate of time. My God. Doesn't mean I'll put my ding dong in you, though. I don't know if I want this thing knowing the past and the future and the present. You know what I mean? Leave some surprises for something else. However, pink-haired girl. You know, I could use a backup dancer on my stage. How'd you like it?
I don't know if I'm the best dancer, so I'm gonna politely decline.
All right. Well, I know a girl as beautiful as you would be perfect on my stage. So if you change your mind, I'll even pay you. Hell, I'll give you whatever you want. But that pink hair, I'm not going to forget it. All right, well, see you at the concert tomorrow night. It's at the Coliseum. And Hades, I'm sure, will give you directions. Until then, hope you have a beautiful night. You see, as Roselia looks to you, Clive, he kind of gives you a cheeky grin. I hope you enjoyed the music, boy. And then he leaves. You guys watch as Roselio kind of leaves the room. Whoop. Wrong way. Sorry. He leaves the room and exits out.
Set looks
Leaving
to
you guys
Sakura and
all at the table.
says, if you do dance, do you want me to join you?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not a good dancer, but he did offer money, so
Free shit, right?
possibly.
I'm sure you get a drink in yourself and it'll be fine.
I think I do worse with the drinks than me, but I mean,
At that moment,
we
you
do
guys,
need a way to earn money around here.
I thought
Yeah.
Pippa was our sugar mama.
I mean, I can only do it for so long. You know, I do want to make a business. I still want to do the slut fashion with I'm making a whole bunch of stuff right now. But yeah, the more money, the better for all of us.
Can we
you
just
guys all
rob
kind of sit at the
Hades?
table. Well, I mean,
We can't rob him, okay?
I'm sorry, I take that back. I'm sorry.
Oh no! I'm trying to get you guys to. I want to get back to Amelia.
But I'm sure
Just
Amelia's
sit alone
coin
up there.
purse will be much heavier now that she's going to be married.
Yeah.
By the way, we're all okay with killing a god if it comes to it, right?
No. Why would I want to
No.
kill my
Like we're
uncle?
I don't trust him still,
He's
but
We don't have to trust him, but we don't have to kill him either.
No offense, that's a fight we're never gonna win.
I've had worse odds.
Same.
Holman has not had worse odds.
I think we'd have
So,
worse
Clyde,
odds
I'm gonna-
against Zeus. At least Hades
I'm
is
gonna
nice to
take a
us.
moment. I'm going to take a moment here and let's get back to Cyrus. Actually, I said Clive, so I can go back to want to get to Cyrus. Cyrus, as they're all kind of having this conversation and Set, you're kind of putting on the pants, the tight trousers that Roselio's given you, and they all take a seat back at the table. I want to get Cyrus, as you're kind of looking around and taking in this whole situation. Obviously, you're still uncomfortable with Set, but what would you like to do, Cyrus?
Cyrus, at this point, he's not sitting at the table. At this point, he probably like slammed like his sword into like the floor to kind of lean up against it, and he just has his arms crossed, and he digests everything that was said, even though he has his own opinions about Tiamat, and then he looks at Set, takes a really deep breath. I will work with you. I don't trust you fully, but if the others trust you, I'll trust you. As simple as that. But if you hide anything like that again, or if you pull out anything that drastic ever again, just know I'll be there. And then he goes back to silence.
For sure, and now that you're making that very much blatant and everyone can hear you threaten me out loud, I am the monarch of calamity. There are 8 other monarchs. If you want to know their names, talk to me in our downtime. If you swing again at me with a sword, Cyrus, I'll break your kneecaps.
I'd like to see you try.
You guys, I thought we were friends.
No.
Stop hiding shit, man.
Come on. Yeah, Jesus, come on.
So you
One thing at a time.
So you,
That's
you
all I
all sit
said.
at the table.
Clive will then.
Yes,
Clive
Clive.
will then slam his glass on the table rather loudly to get everyone's attention.
You
I
got it.
suggest we all turn in for the night before we do anything that we will regret doing the next day.
Yeah. Let's listen to Clive. Come on. We are a team.
So you all kind of look at Clive.
I have somewhere I need to go check.
What?
I have to go
What do you
check
need to go
at
check?
the spider farm.
Can I just teleport? Whoever wants to go check to the spider farm, I don't know if I can or not.
You haven't been there, so you can't.
Okay. Never mind.
Anybody that wants to go with Set to the spider farm or does not want to turn in for the night yet, can go with him. He has greater teleport. And how many people can you do with greater teleport? I believe
4 at a time
I
at a
haven't.
location that I can either imagine or I have been to.
I'm gonna go with him.
Okay. Okay, so Sakura decides to gets near with you, Set. Pippo.
I think I should probably go too.
All right, so Pippa's going to go too. Hallman, what would you like to do for the night?
Hallman, you got your shit rocked already,
Okay.
man.
Yeah,
Take a nap. Take a nap.
I'm gonna sit out of this one. I
All right.
Hallman went down.
Before we teleport though, I want to go over to Cyrus and just say, I know you may not trust him, but I think we all do. He's been our friend this long, and even if he had some secrets to hide, I think we all had some things that we didn't tell everyone right away. And then I'm just gonna kind of. I'm not even gonna wait for his response. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, he's not gonna
walk
say
back
anything. He
over.
just sighs. That's all you hear. He just sighs.
Okay. Well, Cyrus, Sakura, it seems like you've befriended Cyrus before, so now you're kind of turning the other coin and befriending Set. And you're going to go with Set, Pippa, as captain. You're kind of also going to go back up your girl Sakura. You usually don't let her go too far by herself. And it seems like you're going to go with your new friend Set as well. Wendolyn, you're going with Set as well. You see him do a massive power upgrade. You just had a massive power upgrade. You're kind of filled with energy, Wendolyn, after this night of just becoming endowed with new power. So you decide to go with him as well. Alman, seems like you're gonna go take a rest, unless you want to go do something else. But what would you like to do?
I'll hang back with Cyrus and Clive.
All right, Clive. Did you want to stay and go to bed, or is that what you wanted to do, Clive?
I can always take one
Could
more
you
person.
move the Clive icon to the ice sculpture?
Got you.
And then you can just get back to me when once you're done progressing the story, because I know you want to move some stuff along.
Of course, of course. So Clive, we went down to you as you go stand by the ice sculpture, and then Hallman. Let's say you're just going to go to your room as you leave, kind of done with your night, Hallman, and you're going to go take a barbarian fucking sleep. Or let's do that. Cyrus, what would you like to do?
How many people are going with a set?
He's got his Charlie's Angels right now. He's got Sakura, Pippa, and Wendelin.
So
Set's Angels.
Oh my gosh.
Low key.
okay, that is actually is. I think Cyrus will go. He wants to at least
He's
see
got
what's going on.
Roll for persuasion at
It's set
disadvantage.
Okay. I'm gonna roll it and
to if he
relate
wants
that
to
to
go.
you, James.
I'm
All
watching.
right. Hey, you guys can decide for yourselves, I guess.
Okay, I got a 16 and a 14. What's my persuasion? For the 14, a +9 to my persuasion.
Fuck. All right.
All right. That's it. So
For the
you gonna let him
14
go?
plus 9,
Set?
yes. Set doesn't want you to come, but realizes the safety concerns you have with letting two people that you care about very much go with him alone. So he allows it.
Yeah. So he kind of knows that Cyrus is kind of being babysitter to the three girls going with you, who he doesn't trust very much.
He's not
Oh,
exactly being a babysitter at this moment. Actually,
Okay.
Set
Silent
Set
Guardian.
Set can actually do an insight on him right now.
Jesse Octavius, if you swing at me again, I will break your knees.
Oh, don't worry, I'll be ready for you.
25.
these guys. Oh shit. Okay, so you got a nice insight on you, Cyrus. So what is he? What are you feeling?
He doesn't. Everything that Cyrus said, and like why he's coming right now, based off that insight alone, he's not going because he's babysitting. He's going because he wants to see a different side to Set because he wants to be wrong. He wants to be wrong about Set. So that's why he's
Okay, so
going.
you're not giving off. So Set, you're not getting an intimidating presence off of Cyrus like in that way. He's more going with, like you said, like you can tell that he's going to keep an eye on you, but not in an aggressive way. You know what I'm saying here? Like
Can
he's
I
not.
tell too?
You get that vibe from him. Yeah, I mean, well, he was more. It was more of a thing that Set was doing individually, but since I mean Cyrus, I don't
She
think
can
he's kind
roll
of
in.
giving
She
you
can roll
that vibe
insight
at
as
all.
well, but she knows Cyrus, so she could
Yeah,
probably
I have a
tell.
passive of 18. So, um, as Cyrus walks up, I'm gonna say like, "So happy you changed your mind and decided to come with us."
Mm-hmm.
Well, glad to have you. Come on, buck her up.
And Wendelin, as the guys get ready to teleport away, what's your last kind of final thoughts before like you're about to teleport to the next little venture? What as you look around the room one more time, Wendelin, just how you feeling? Just give me like an internal thoughts as Cyrus joins you. Which, by the way, you've gone closest with Cyrus here, Wendelin. I think you would probably feel close, probably comfortable with him going. So
This shit's nuts, right?
Yeah. Just not
hey, that's fine
like
for me.
I'm
All right, guys. So
apprehensive. I have like
What?
what was that? What was that?
I was saying like
Sasha,
I'm even though I have energy, I'm still like apprehensive and I already like I'm gonna need a really long nap after this.
all right. So you kind of like you're feeling like the day is ending, but like once again, you have that surge in you that almost compels you to feel like you need to go to this to where they're going, and that leads us to the teleportation. So Clive, and you watch as Cyrus, Pippa, Sakura, Wendelin, and Set teleport away out of the banquet hall. So we'll take a little break here in a minute, everybody. Let me change the background, and I'm gonna do a quick thing here at the Spider Farm. and I'm going to do a scene, and then we're going to take a break, and then Amelia, we're going to get back to you. All right, sweetheart? But as you get here, the set is no longer dragon set. We need to program in some of you guys being here. I didn't know exactly who was going to come
I
to the
love you
spider
for
farm.
doing that.
So, you saw what I did, okay?
Yep, that was cool. That was cool.
You're not supposed to see everything,
I'm
everybody. I'm
sorry.
so sorry. Oh no, it's okay. It's my fault because what the fuck else am I supposed to do? Fantastic. Okay, so you guys teleport out here. Bow, 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 bow. Teleport, 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 teleport. Pippa, you kind of a teleport like the farthest ahead, and you immediately recognize Pippa that you see Ruby, the spider. As she's kind of coming down by this fence, and you can see her and a whole bunch of other spiders seem to be crowding around something.
And she's all bandaged up and stuff, right?
Yeah, she has two splints seemingly put on the two front of her legs. Unfortunately, you can see that Ruby has been damaged, and the two front of her legs indeed have splints on them for some reason.
Who else can
The
see
rest of
this?
you
Who is
also,
Puff?
Who is Puff?
and we'll get there.
Oh God!
Let him
What did we get
narrate.
ourselves into?
Let him narrate.
Coleman is kicking his feet up. He's chilling. He has a nice little bubble bath going right now.
So
Barbarians can
Wendelin,
treat themselves to
Sakura, and Pippa. Unfortunately, you three are in the front, and you three first. See, as the snow begins to fall a little bit heavy, you all have a little bit of disadvantage here, by the way, immediately because of the snowfall. You see that Ruby is indeed in front of you with the other spiders, and she seems to be eating something. Can you, all of you, give me a perception roll, please?
Oh gosh.
Jay, don't do this. Jay,
I
don't do
have
this. You know what I'm going to do.
I have a passive perception of 18.
Okay, well, you do. Pippa, you have a 20 here. Oh my goodness. Pippa, you see it too. Wendelin, what is your perception? Wendelin with an 18. Oh my god. Set. Cyrus, you do not see
I
exactly
don't
what
see
they see
shit.
through the snow. Set, what do you see? Anything?
I don't want to see anything, but all right, here we go.
Well, you got it. Okay, so Set, you don't see anything much either, but you three girls, it is unfortunate what you see, a horrid sight, as all of the spiders, including Ruby, are just eating and ripping apart the upper half of a body of a drow elvish woman. The spiders are just ripping apart her face. The fangs are digging into her body, just ripping every bit of her. Once again, only half of her body.
Can Pippa describe to the others what's happening?
Well, all three of you girls definitely see it, so you can turn back to Set and Cyrus.
You shouldn't
Pippa's
look.
gonna be like, oh my god, guys, I think it's Ruby. She appears to be bandaged, and they look like they're eating a drow. She looks like a female. And there's two other spiders. Is that what you said?
There's a whole bunch of
Everyone roll
spiders
a
out
DC
here.
Wisdom saving throw disadvantage. As soon as Set hears that, everyone roll Wisdom saving throw disadvantage. You need to beat an 18.
So that is Wendelin, Pippa, Cyrus, and Sakura.
Okay, I'm
with
good.
a wisdom
I got
saving throw.
a 19 on my lowest one.
Yeah,
You
Sakura's
passed.
good.
Yeah.
Pippa, you can roll again though, Pippa, just in case. But that is not a good sign. Wendelin, unfortunately, with a 5, that's not good. Cyrus, it looks like you pass.
No, it's
So,
disadvantage.
Pippa, you did not
isn't
pass.
it?
Yeah, disadvantage. So
Yeah,
the lowest roll.
disadvantage. Yeah,
Yeah, I rolled twice.
the lowest roll.
So
Yeah,
for those who failed, you feel an overwhelming pressure, and just like how Cyrus described to you guys in the last session, a void enveloped the area. The snow begins to turn black on the floor, and the sky begins to darken. Those of you who failed, you are now under the fear status effect from Set, and he's not doing it on purpose.
So you are fearful, Wendelin and Pippa, and you right now cannot really do anything. You're both embodied by fear, and you're kind of unable to move, you would have to beat a wisdom saving throw of, what was that, 18? Right, Seth?
18, and you are physically unable to walk towards or close to Set. You cannot approach him.
So Pippa and Wendelin, you are almost completely frozen all of a sudden as Set gives off this radiating hockey energy of this paralyzing fear to you. Sakura, you manage to escape whatever Set has given off. Cyrus, you manage to escape it as well. However, you are all interrupted by a voice as you kind of look up, not too far away from you. You hear about, hold on one second, everybody. About
40 feet.
20 feet away. You hear and can see a blonde-haired, spiky blonde hair, almost shoulder length, sometimes a little bit shorter. It depends on how he moves his hair. He has a long red jacket on with a spiked collar that pops up. Kind of a unbuttoned velvet shirt underneath with gray-green pants on. You can make out even through this thick snow, he's got almost a pink kind of glow coming from his eyes as he sits cross-legged just on the hill, looking down above the spider farm next to the farmhouse. He kind of chuckles to himself. You know, I gave them the top half because I just couldn't waste the bottom half. I mean, come on. Jess's ass set? I remember how beautiful it was. Just like you. I think I might keep the bottom half. Take it with me. Back to Stormcloud. He loved her too, you know. And now she's gone. You know, it wasn't hard to find you once we heard that you were down here.
While he's speaking, Set walks past the group just a little bit in front of them to see with his own eyes.
And as you look and walk forward, you definitely can make up that part
Can
of
can
the
Cyrus
other
follow
half
suit?
You don't want to do
if you'd
that.
like.
I'll do it. Not like too close, but like just like close enough to where I could see who the fuck he's looking at.
You take a stand
And
right in front of the women.
this mystery figure can visually see Set, right?
He can see Set, yeah.
He needs to make a wisdom saving throw too.
All right.
What he sees is black. Well, what all of you see now that he's in front of you, and for those of you who can't move, I'm sorry. You see black, inky, like purplish, chaotic blobs coming out of Set's back and sides. They float up into the air and pop like bubbles into the atmosphere, dispersing, and the sky begins to darken and turn into a dark black purple obsidian shade.
He luckily passes Set, and he kind of pops your black obsidian bubbles with his fingers. Pop, pop, pop. As Puff, this blonde-haired, pink-eyed, red jacket wearing anime character, sits on the hill, looking down to you. He looks to the rest of the girls behind you and Cyrus. Maybe I'll take their top halves. I can take the top halves, and I'll take her lower half. I'll have a whole collection of your friends. Look, Set, we can make this easy. You come with me right now, or I kill all of you.
Did you do this?
What do you want to do? Who do you think it fucking was? Your mother?
0 reaction time. Set has the ability to leap 25 feet, and he's going to make 4 melee attacks against him.
Okay. I have ability. Okay, you have to, if you want to do a melee attack against him, you have to beat a 17. Okay?
Damn, that's pretty good. Is it okay if I flavor them as one big attack, but I just roll for them separately?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Sorry, guys, but Set is gonna start a fight with fucking Puff.
Oh, no, 20.
Okay.
I'll roll
Oh
the
yeah, you
damage for
did.
that
You,
one to
you
keep
definitely
it.
hit.
And then all 4 hits, and then I'll roll the damage for them. So I'm bad at math. Where you at, Haman?
Hallman is he's currently playing with some
All right, where you at,
social
Hollywood?
nuts. Oh, what do you need from me?
26, 38. Then that is 46 damage.
46 damage. Oh, that's nothing.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you say that's nothing?
All right. So he takes the 46 damage, and all of you are now unfortunately in initiative right now. So I need Wendelin, Sakura, Pippa, and Cyrus to also make.
This is not good because now they're frightened. Gwendolyn is frightened. Pippa
I
is
have an 8.
frightened.
Well,
Oh
on
my
their
god!
turn, they can roll wisdom to break it again. If they pass it.
Y'all are so fucked.
No.
We got
No,
this.
this is man. I came here to see him be a good person. This is why I seen God.
All right, so Pippa, good job. Hold on. Come on, what's going on here? Sorry, guys, 1 second.
All good.
Oh Lord, bro. See, I knew I should do what I was
Okay.
gonna do, bro. God
Gwendolyn,
damn.
that's a
We're
bad
about to
initiative,
make
Gwendolyn.
Puff go
Damn.
poof.
Wait, do I roll again, or wait, what's happening?
Hold on. What did you get, Cyrus? What was yours?
The one I got. I think I got a 9.
You got a 9. It's okay. Hold on
I
1
got an
second.
8.
Sorry, guys. An 8.
All good.
19.
Would Set have a chance to, after he punched him, say something to him?
Yeah, go for it if you'd like to.
What's your name?
Oh, we haven't ever officially met, did we?
Your
I guess
name.
you split. They call me Puff. You see, you're not the only dragon soul.
Puff. I hereby declare an
Okay.
Agni Kai.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Well, bring it on.
And for those who don't know, Agni Kai in Elder Dragon speech translates to Dance of the Dragons. Just so you
Bring
know.
it on.
All right.
Cloud.
I just wanted to
is
see
up next.
shit.
I thought that was a one-on-one duel. That's a one-on-one
That
duel,
is.
right?
It's a 1v.
It is.
I
It
mean, it
requires
depends
a
on if you guys.
witness, and the witness is exempt from the battle and being harmed by either party. Set is doing this to ensure that he doesn't harm any of you, even if he loses.
So I
That's kind of
mean,
funny.
that's
Cyrus is
I mean.
just sitting right there. That's wild. That's. God damn it.
So if you want to make it a one-on-one, we can. It's up to you, Seth.
Oh shoot. Okay.
I've been aching to let loose.
Sakura ain't down with it. She wants to fuck somebody up right now because
Yes.
she's seeing that he wants to keep part of this woman's body and she does not think that's okay.
You gotta have this, man. I have some things ready for this.
Well, I'm gonna let you add it a little bit, but I'm gonna be throwing some shots in there because I am not
Deal.
the witness. I am
Okay.
free to
Do it,
move.
September.
I witnessed
I'm
it.
duty.
I can't do shit. I
All
just
right. Well,
watched this happen.
right now, Cyrus is taking a step back. Sakura, when I get to you, you know what, Seth? Because not everybody has agreed fully, and Wendelin and Pippa are technically still in fear of you right now. I'm gonna go with his turn next, and if Cyrus wants to skip his turn and let you go, I'm gonna do that. If Wendelin and Pippa want to do their saves, they can, or they can let you go. And if Sakura wants to step in, she can, or she won't. You got it?
Yeah, but if they do
so
attack, just know that you break the pact and he's allowed to attack you now.
Okay.
Yep. So if you do,
that's the rules
yeah.
of it.
However, Set Puff is up next.
Too
He
easy.
kind of gets upset right next to you, cracks his neck. Ugh. I always hate leaving the sea, coming to the mountains and stuff. I like to be by the sea. I mean, that's what dragons like to do, right? We like to be where we like to be, Set. And I'm ready to go home. So, how about we start this right now with a little bit of a Morning Star attack? He immediately kind of makes his arm look exactly like yours does with that electricity, but instead you see kind of a pink cloud puff immediately go all over his hand. It immediately becomes rock hard, and he swings the Morning Star giant puffing cloud, almost rock hard, now formed blade on his arm. He swings it straight into your face, Set, as he stands right next to you, as he laughs, lets out almost a dragon roar of a laugh as it kind of comes out of his mouth, and he bashes you in the face. Let's see if he does, if he hits. That is a 17 with a plus of, hold on one second. Sorry, hold on, I didn't hit the right thing. My bad. My bad. Plus of a 8. Okay. 13. That's a 25 to hit.
He hits.
So he hits you, and
Set uses his reaction, Hellish Rebuke.
all right. Well, you take 21 damage.
Fair, I'll take it.
And use
then,
Hellish Rebuke.
He needs to make a Dex saving throw 15. And then if he succeeds, it's half damage.
He does not. So what's the damage?
All right, let's roll it. D&D, everybody, it's great. He takes 4 fire damage.
4?
Yep.
All right, that's it. All right, cool. So he, however, is going to attack you right back, and then this time he is going to use a spell casting ability, and he is going to quickly turn gaseous form. And so he immediately you see his Puff's body goes into this weird kind of pink cloud-like gas instead for a moment, and you are unable and willing to touch the creature, as you know, unless you hold on one second. Oh no, sorry. Actually, you know what? I don't want to use that. Sorry, I don't want to use that right now. My
By any
bad.
chance, are these element-based attacks?
They are.
What element is it?
He is a. I can't tell you too much about that yet. I'm sorry. But yeah, he does have elemental abilities in a way. He is going to be actually. You know what? I'm just going to do another hit with the Morning Star plus 8 as he kind of whaps you again. I fail at that anyway. Okay. So he does not hit. So he tries to swing at you again. But he does not hit either time. However, he kind of laughs still and doesn't seem to care that he does not hit. And that brings us to the next.
Set's going to use
person
Repulse to make an unarmed strike against him.
Okay.
Since he missed. And he's going to turn
You
the
have
unarmed
to-
strike into a stunning strike if he succeeds. Okay, it hits. So I'm going to burn a key point to turn that into a stunning strike. And he needs to make a con save DC 18.
Con save. Can do that probably, actually.
He probably has a lot of help.
Come on, fucking thing. Sorry, one second. My fucking app on my end is being a little bitch right now. Come on. There it goes. And he passes. He got an 18, actually. So he beats that. So he's actually not frozen, and he's just, you kind of hit him, but you do not stun him at all. However, he has a reaction to that. I can actually do one more thing, to be completely honest with you, as a bonus, and he's going to make a large, magical, fictional, elemental rock of magic that he can force down like a meteor that comes straight out of the clouds. And he pulls down this large, pink, kind of large cloud that you see fall from above you, kind of flies right down, smashing into the ground. It has a plus 12 to hit. So you definitely take the damage. Ooh, I'm so sorry, Seth.
What elemental damage is it?
This is going to be. It is cloud. He's a cloud dragon magic.
So is it like thunder?
Technically, I guess could be technically radiant or thunder. One of the two. But you took. Damn it! What was that roll I just did? Fuck. That was your damage. 27.
Is it thunder damage?
It actually doesn't say, to be honest with you, on here. It just says it gives you bludgeoning damage from how it's programmed in there.
Would I
doesn't
be
necessarily
able to
give
give the reaction and use absorb element?
No, I'm not going to do that.
All right.
There wasn't really an elemental impact. All right, next up, Sakura. Did you want to actually do anything, or do you want to let him just continue fighting?
Yeah, I'm gonna do something.
Okay.
I'm gonna. But how far away am I?
Sakura, you are.
Maybe help those who are
About
paralyzed by fear.
27 feet away.
Okay, wait, hold
Clive.
on.
Good suggestion, Clive. But Sakura's a rebel. She likes to do what she likes to do.
Wait, how many feet did you say? 20?
27.
Okay. I'm gonna cast out a Guardian of Faith in front of me, really close to them to kind of, you know, in a sense, like help protect everyone a little bit. So let's see here. Any creature hostile moves to, if they move within 10 feet of the Guardian, then they have to succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
All right, so you kind of shoot it up this way. Right now, he would be. How far do you want it away from him as it is? Because you can kind of conjure it with him.
I want it to be 10 feet away from Puff.
All right, so if he goes 10 feet away with him, it's about 10 feet away from him. All right, cool. So he's 10 feet away and he can't go past it, or unless he would attack and harm you guys. So you kind of did that. So you're not really interfering with the battle too much, actually. You just put up a magical guardian thing.
He has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Dex save and throw. What do I have to beat?
16.
Okay, so he didn't beat it. So yeah, he can't go past that right now, or he'll be hurt.
Well, no, he takes
so
20. He takes 20 radiant damage.
Oh, okay, cool. Damn. All right, cool. 20 radiant damage. Done. So Sakura, you put up like the magical barrier, the guardian barrier, you put it up, and literally Puff feels the impact and he takes the damage. So he dips and he looks right past you, Set. At Sakura. I thought this was supposed to be a one-on-one. I guess I'm gonna have to come back for their bodies, aren't I, Set? You know, I don't want it like this. I don't want it right here like this, so how about we do this another time?
I'm gonna, before you can go anywhere, too, I'm gonna, what is it? Can I use another action?
I mean, yeah, if you want to interrupt him, yeah, go for it. I mean, he's talking, so yeah, you can interrupt him.
I was gonna say, whatever he's doing, am I allowed to have one reaction before he does whatever he's about to do?
Okay,
let's see what Sakura's after.
I'm gonna use the Witch's Bolt.
All right, so you're gonna try to hit him with a Witch Bolt as well?
Yeah.
Okay, you hit it at 20. Yeah, you do.
And then 43 damage.
Nicely done.
Well,
Nicely done. However, still nothing. He's good for right now. He's still at almost 200. So, he looks to you all. Sakura, he takes the hits. He kind of takes both hits. She's a feisty one. He has a reaction to you, Sakura.
Oh no.
And he's going to use a legendary action. as he has it. He's going to use.
Oh my god. No.
He's going to use Cloud Dragon, which I'm going to roll over here. Actually, no, I'll roll it. Got a +8.
That activates my Sentinel, but I want to see what he does first.
Oh, sorry, hold on. Damn it, I keep hitting the wrong fucking thing. Ignore that one. That came up as a nat 1, but that's not what I'm trying to hit.
Oh,
Don't ignore that one.
That's bad.
Hey! No, I hit just a strength plus on the top opposed to the attack, so that's my bad. Okay, do this with a plus here.
That's some bullshit, bro.
Oh
god.
So that. Okay, so that's 30.
So is he moving
So
towards
Sakura,
me?
you look. He is not.
Oh,
He's
okay.
actually just going to be making the attack from here. But you take 30 damage only right now. Actually, no, that was the hit. Sorry, fucking Christ, I'm not looking at my right shit.
Hollywood.
Clive, can you pass the wine, my dear boy?
Pass the wine. Pass the.
You actually. You lucked out, Sakura. You only take 25 hit points of damage, so you only take 25 hit points. But he sends like a large kind of pink kind of blast of draconic energy from his body, just like Set was kind of making before Sakura, but you just take a blast and it kind of goes right through your barrier and strikes you. Pippa and Wendelin, you're still frozen next to your friend, unfortunately, as she takes the damage. And the last thing that's going to happen here, Sakura, unfortunately, is Puff looks to you. I gave you that. You're strong-willed. Seth's always had a thing for strong women, trust me. I know. Jessa wasn't easy to kill. But it was fun.
Give me my reaction right now.
No, because he was going to do this, unfortunately, for you all. But I think Stormcloud would like to know that you made some strong friends. Rematch. Zahn. You and me. Ta-ta for now. And he uses great teleportation.
Give me my reaction. Just one last lick.
And he uses teleportation.
No.
And he's gone.
Man, fuck you, Jay. Fuck.
And as you watch him disappear, you look on the ground Set, all the girls around you, you see that the two different halves of Jessa are split. And the snow and the spiders have created a massive pool of blood that is trickling through the white snow on the ground. And here's where we're going to take a quick break and return with Amalia. So please, everybody, please enjoy the break, and we will be back in just a little bit.
Ain't that some shit?
Oh my god.
Jeez.
And everybody, I hope you enjoy this break and the break music and, of course, the little animated things that have been programmed in there for you. Enjoy.
This curry isn't hot at all. No, not at all. Totally not. Yeah, just give me 5 minutes. I'll be right back.
Now, all the cool characters showing off hoodie jackets by Slut.
So sweet, my life. But wow, I miss my wife. It was summer all night. This the 4th of July and all these people telling me I'm their favorite guy. But all I want is to be home with my son and my wife. I need to get home tonight. But now she's gone and I'm here in hotels by myself. All I want to be home with my son. Where is my son? Sweet, so sweet, my life. But wow, I miss my wife. This road is getting hard alone, but I miss my wife. It was summer all night. Summer all night. It was summer all night. and she had a bottle of wine. Walking down the street looking fine, wearing that line. Me scared, I still lie, but she's on the way back home. Because now I'm in hotel room so alone with myself. And I just want to be home just with my wife and son. Now I'm here in Denver, Colorado, and I have to perform at Red Rocks. I just want all my love to be shared with my wife. Why does this have to hurt her so much? Sweet, so sweet, my life. But wow, I miss my wife. This road is getting hard alone, but I miss my wife. It was summer all night. Summer all night. All these people talking all the time about me. I'm lonely on the road at night. There's no pickle in the fridge here. It's just a Monterrey Bay sweet. I just want to kiss her on the face. Where's my wife when I need my wife in my hotel? I just want to kiss her on the face. So sweet, my life. But wow, I miss my wife. This road is getting hard alone, but I miss my wife. These bills don't pay the price of being a pop star all alone without my wife.
Hey everybody, it's Tommy B. Gabo here. Hope we're all having fun here at the banquet for Amelia and Hades' wedding. Let's talk about it. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore can love, is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart, but please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Made for the king of the underworld, am I right? I'm Tommy B. Gabo. Please don't kill me, Hades. Oh, God.
Let your quacks and newspapers be cutting their capers about curing the vapors, the scratch and the gout, with their medical potions, their serums and lotions, upholding their notions, their mighty put out. Who can tell the true physic to all that's pathetic and pitch to the devil, cramp, colic and spleen? You'll know it, I think, if you take a big drink with your mouth to the brink of a jug poaching. So stick to the creator, the best thing in nature, for sinking your sorrows and raising your joys.
Do you think that Sakura will like these flowers?
Mate, I thought she told you she ain't into it.
Ah, but that's just things girls say.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to the next half of tonight's episode, which won't be as long as the first half, I promise. However, let's get back to exactly where we were with, unfortunately, Set it looked like your friend Jessa had just been, unfortunately, brutally split in half, and not in a good way, my man, but in a bad way. And Ruby and a lot of the other spiders from the spider farm are unfortunately crowding around her corpse and the body of your friend, eating her at the spider farm. The other girls and Cyrus who are with you kind of stand back set, as you are now standing at the top of the ridge where Puff was sitting and looking down at the morbid scene before you. Set as you kind of observe the area and see both parts of Jess's body unfortunately mutilated on the ground. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna ask you for permission, real quick. If Set walks towards Jessa's body and the spiders, he's going to burn them all to a crisp. He will kill Ruby. But
All right.
if that's not okay with you, I'm just making sure. If that's not okay with you, then he's gonna walk towards the party and have something else.
I'm gonna.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
maybe
I'm,
I can
I'm,
just
I'm
I
just
go
think
over to
I'm just making
Ruby
sure.
and teleport her away.
yeah.
well, hold on. Just
We can't move.
yeah. So,
I can move.
Pip,
No, I can move
yeah,
too.
soccer can move, and so can Cyrus. However, Wendelin and Pippa, I will let you guys right now give me a saving throw to see if you're still stunned by
Yeah,
fear. So both Wendell, because
beat
the
an
fight is
18.
over. So let's see. You have to beat an 18 on a Wisdom save. So yeah, Wendelin and Pippa when you have a moment. Oh, Pippa, good job. Okay, so Pippa, good, and that's actually who you need here because she's a beast. And Wendelin did a 17. Oh, so Wendelin, you are so close. So Wendelin, you unfortunately are you're still fucking scared, Wendelin. You're like, oh, like you've never seen a woman split in half before like that and being eaten by spiders and a dragon rabbit man with a big dick fucking being crazy and going into a fight like this. So Wendelin, you are definitely still unfortunately frightened at the moment and kind of paralyzed with fear. However, Pippa, you and Sakura are no longer stunned by fear, neither is Cyrus. And you see Set kind of making his way over to Jess's body slowly and these spiders. Um, you know what, Cyrus? I'm going to cut to you as Sakura and Pippa and Wendelin are back here. Cyrus, what would you like to do?
After what Cyrus have seen, he his posture doesn't go. He goes from being very defensive to very like just back to normal, like as if nothing's really happening besides what just happened. And he takes this moment to kind of not cut in front of Set, but to walk next to him and to help him get the body of Jessica so he can at least try to give them a proper burial. And if Set wants to make an insight, he can. But he's making it very clear that after what he just saw and saw what a true monster looks like, he has no malice towards Set anymore.
So, Set, you're on your way angrily kind of towards Ruby, the spiders, and Jess's body, but Cyrus has kind of come up and seemingly has cut you off from your path to wanting to burn them, which the girls, Pippa and Sakura, seem to immediately step up to want to try to intervene with. But it seems that Cyrus has kind of gotten there first, being closer, and seems to want to almost calm you down by helping you gather her body. Does this change what you want to do at all, Set, or what do you want to do?
That has an entirely blank expression on his face with a 1,000-yard stare. And from his eyes, inky black liquid is seeping out, and he's crying without any noise.
Ugh, that's frightening. Actually, to think about a rabbit fucking doing that, that's actually extremely frightening and creepy to think about. But Cyrus, and girls, I think this is quite noticeable as you can see Set kind of starting to cry. This black ink kind of like falls from his eyes out of his as he kind of stands there.
Cyrus at this moment is gonna he sees that and all he's gonna yell is, "Get Ruby out of here!"
And then, so I'm gonna go over to Ruby and put my hands up. Ruby, come on, back it up. And I'm gonna tell all the other spiders to speak with animals.
No, let
You want to
let
use
them
beast
stay.
bond or
Let them stay.
We'll just back up a little bit.
We only need Ruby.
So
We only need Ruby out.
I will say this right now. You guys have one action to get whoever you need to get out of there. Because Seth's very much staring at Jess's body.
So Pippa, I'm going to need you to do a animal influence here, please, because I know you have Beast Bond, which is good and everything. Okay, so that does the job. So
Immediately.
yeah, so the spiders all kind of get back away, including Ruby, who kind of shuffles off this way, and the other spiders all kind of just kind of get away from the area as they kind of scoop back from Jess's body. Pippa, let's say you go off with Ruby
Can
over
you
here.
put? I'm gonna yell to Pippa. Can you put Ruby in your bag of holding for now?
That's a big
I think
spider.
she's too big for bag of
Yeah,
holding,
I don't think you
unfortunately.
can just get her
Well,
out
I
the
could just
way.
teleport her away, right?
I mean, you could teleport her back to the ship if you wanted to, because you know where it is and you've done it.
Don't you
I
have
mean, that's what you could do,
Pokeballs?
Pippa.
I think
Yeah.
you should
Well,
do
no,
that.
Chomps is in there. Yeah.
Oh, okay, my
She
bad.
only,
I think you
she only
should.
has one.
Yeah, maybe take Ruby back to the ship.
Yeah, I'll just like teleport her there.
I would say
And then
Okay.
go up to Ruby.
before you leave, everyone roll Arcana. Just flat
Arcana?
Arcana.
I actually have
Okay.
advantage on Arcana. Well, I still have to do flat.
If you no, if you got it, you got it. You know.
All right, bet.
Yeah, if you have advantage, everybody, you can always use your advantage on things that you have advantage on.
You just have to beat a
Ooh.
10.
Oh, I just got to be okay. Well, I got a 21.
And
Okay,
Wendelin, you
fine.
too. Wendelin, fantastic.
Dude,
You guys are all good. You guys are all good.
Okay.
Wendelin got 16. Pippa with it. They're all good.
The orbs that are coming out of Set begin to come at a more frequent pace, and he turns and starts to walk towards Sakura. He's crying, and he gets closer and closer and closer to you. He gets right in front of you, but he doesn't look you in the eyes. He looks straight into your chest, leans forward, and puts his face onto your chest and puts his arms around you and holds you tight.
I was gonna give him a hug anyways. That's kind of funny.
You can feel
Oh,
very, very faint breathing, and your clothes begin to get stained with the inky black tears that are coming down his face.
Can I
Now,
use suggestion to
luckily,
just make you go to sleep?
you're gonna have to. Okay. Suggestion. Roll opposing arcana against me right now.
Okay. Oh God.
I have a
It's
plus one.
not
You're
good.
probably. I have a plus one, so you're probably gonna beat me. I got a 9. What do you got?
I got a 7,
she got a 7. Yeah.
and I have a +5 Arcana.
Oh man, so you got a 2.
You
Oh man.
notice that Set can't hear you right now.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
okay.
like,
There's no reaction to you, and that one of the bubbles comes out of his chest and completely envelops you and him in a 10-foot by 10-foot sphere.
boop, boop.
You have
So
you can feel it
it's
because
like
you have
a
mind of magic and stuff. You could definitely feel that it's a ball of chaos and calamity. That's what Set
it's like
is.
you know, like how Law on One Piece has the little bubble
Yeah, the
Oh
orb
fuck
bubble.
yeah,
thing.
that's
Yes,
good.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
that's kind
That's
of it. It's kind of a similar vibe of what's going on. So you guys watch. So Cyrus, Wendelin, Pippa, you see as Set goes over to Sakura, who was the only one to really help him out in this moment in time, really. He kind of gets emotional on her and he releases this kind of magic that comes with the dragon abilities that you see that he's been given. And he kind of creates this kind of weird force field ball of chaos energy around the two of them. Sakura, you seemingly have kind of put yourself in this position, I guess, trying to save him here. But Set, what would you like to do next? And we're going to move on to Amelia in a little bit. So
sounds good. You don't have to roll Arcana because you've already been passing all the checks. You can feel that Set is about to go nuclear. That his emotions are making it very hard for him to control his energy and his powers right now. And he's holding on to you. Everyone is aware right now that Set's about to go boom, and Sakura is going to have to make 4 saving throws if she chooses to hold him and share his burden. You can feel that even though there's no words, there's no noise, the sphere is just quiet. He's
I'm
holding
gonna
on to you and asking you for help.
I'm gonna use a thunderclap to try to like snap him out of what he's thinking right now and to pop the bubble.
Well, I mean, I don't know much about this attack because I think Jesse programmed it, so I don't know much about it. So Jesse, you tell me what is the effects here with this?
Okay, I should probably tell everyone the effects. So, since there's only 4 of you present, there will have to be 4 saving throws for the people that are in the bubble, which is Sakura right now. You will make the saving throw increasingly difficult per each one you have to make in succession for the person. But if someone else enters the bubble and shares Set's burden, they will make the saving throw instead of the person having to make a more and more difficult one.
So can I pop the
All right,
bubble or
okay.
not?
No,
No,
you need to
yeah,
make an
you
Arcana
need it with a
saving throw.
wisdom.
Arcana
Yeah,
saving
yeah.
throw plus 5.
Yeah, so our
It's got to be a 5.
Arcana.
So I just have to
Yeah,
keep
so you just got to
making
beat a
the
5.
So, yeah, you just have to pass it.
Okay.
Unless,
I'm doing it.
unless of course, everybody else wants to come into the bubble
Fuck,
as well.
24.
Okay.
Easy. So what the rest of the party sees is a bolt of black lightning sprouts from Set's back and begins to arc over and come to strike Sakura, and her own pink lightning emanates from her back and clashes with his black lightning, and they seem to calm each other down. And his subsides and yours subsides. You've successfully taken on Set's burden, and he trusts you, and now he can hear you speak.
Okay. I'm gonna use suggestion to tell him to just go to sleep.
Go for it. Do I need to make a saving?
Yeah, it's a
Does,
wait, hold on, what is it? I think it's where is it? I
I
just
should know
saw
this.
it.
I have.
Oh, okay, it's wisdom of 16.
Wisdom of 16?
Yeah.
Do we have to step into that bubble, or is it chilling now?
I think it's chilling now.
Okay.
No, the bubble is still there, but he can hear you. I will say another party member, whoever you guys want it to be, can now enter the bubble and choose whether to agree to take on Set's burden or leave it just to Sakura because she's the one inside.
I think after what Cyrus seen, I think he's gonna take off his helmet, drop the sword, and then walk in.
You take off your helmet?
Pippa can just-
Yeah, he takes off his helmet and then walks in.
So, so Pippa and Cyrus. Pippa, you said you want to do it too?
Yeah, I want to get it.
All right, so Pippa and Cyrus both walk into Wendolyn. Unfortunately, you were still frozen. You were still in
Roll another
fear.
damn wisdom.
Yeah.
Fucking get out of
He
there.
just said,
Come on.
"Ah."
Yeah. So, Wendolyn, if you want, you can make another wisdom throw if you'd like to join them in the bubble, or you could just watch them. It's up
At
to you.
advantage. Jesus.
Yeah, I'll do is it a save? Sorry.
Yeah, please.
Wait,
It's a-
isn't she
yeah, it's
a
a-
whole fate now?
Yeah, like
Wait,
that-
did you roll for the suggestion?
that'll happen after everyone else gets what they want to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, Wendolyn, just give me a wisdom roll, please, my dear.
Please pass.
With a save or check or
It's just a save.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a save. Oh, she got it. She got it. Good. You're good.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, she actually saved with all of them anyway. So, so Wendolyn, if you want to follow Pippa and Cyrus into the little bubble and help calm down your new friend, you're more than welcome to, Wendolyn. But you can also stay out there if you want.
Cyrus,
I'm
you chose
over
to
just,
walk
you
in
know,
first, right?
Hold on, Jesse. What was she saying, Wendolyn?
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm kind of done chilling, literally. So yeah, I'll go in.
Okay, so yeah, no, good, Stassi. You kind of embrace this new group of friends.
I like hold my hand. Come on.
So Wendolyn, you kind of break from your fear, and Pippa holds her hand out to you as she kind of runs over and joins everybody inside of this bubble.
I was
as
about to
they
say,
all-
Ruby goes in there, dude, hands.
Oh, and I was right about to have. That's exactly what I was about to do. Was have Ruby follow as well and go inside of the bubble.
No, do not have Ruby come in the bubble.
She too
No,
big.
she comes in
Ruby's
the
too scared. Ruby's too scared to come in the bubble.
No, Ruby comes in the bubble, but she lets Set know that she's not angry about earlier. She weirdly seems to follow Pippa in there under Beast Bond, but she doesn't seem scared at all of you, Set. As all of you crowd around your crying rabbit friend, as he seems to be mourning the loss of Jessa, and all of you kind of go in towards him. I need
And
all of you, however, except for Sakura, to make
yeah, you all.
yeah.
Because if you didn't, soccer would have to make 3 more saving throws at
Yeah.
increasing difficulty. So now you
I
all make
think.
a saving throw. Just beat a 5.
Okay. Cyrus made it. He was in there first, by the way. Just to answer your
Mhm.
question, he went in after
All
her.
right. And then I want to say for soccer, since you're already in there and you're already touching Set, now that he can hear you, what do you want to say to him? He's crying into you.
Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Uh, I was gonna say it's okay to cry, but I think you need to sleep and just deal with your emotions that way. So you need to go to sleep now. And then she's gonna use suggestion to try to make him just fall asleep.
Okay. And then before that, I want to
So
let them do their thing before you put Set to sleep.
Cyrus passed, Gwendolyn passed, and Pippa, you're the only one that needs Arcana.
So Cyrus, an arc of fire sprouts out from Set's legs and tries to lash out at you, but it hits your armor and it breaks like glass. You see it shatter the floor and slowly fade away. You put a hand on Set's back. What would you like to say? Because he can hear you now.
You are no monster, and I apologize.
Good. So Set, you feel the connection to Cyrus as another electrical magic bond seems to come out of you and attach, just like Sakura's Pippa. You passed as well, and you can also talk to Clive or not Clive, sorry, Set as well through the bond
For
of being inside
Pippa,
the bubble.
a spike of ice comes out of Set's side and tries to pierce you through the stomach, and since you passed, it shatters. Again, it
Damn.
disappears and dissipates, and you put a hand on Set. What would you like to say?
So I look at Set. And I know you're grieving, I can tell, and I'm sorry. But just know we are here for you. So don't ever hold back anything again.
He gets all like, she gives you a grumpy face. Like,
She
get
fucking
the fuck
smacks
outta
me
here.
on the head.
And then Gwendolyn, you passed as well. So your new friend, I know Gwendolyn, you don't know Set very well. In fact, Set doesn't know the group very well yet himself too much. But it seems that he's definitely, you guys bonded there on the battlefield for a second. You both had a weird kind of upgrade or showed off some new power there during the battle. And Set, you attached to Gwendolyn as well, who once again is new to you, but you have a connection. What would like to happen there?
Poison seeps from the ground from Set. Again, it's black. Everything in color was set as black, and it starts making its way like fucking viscous ooze to your feet. It starts to corrode at your shoes, but then immediately stops as your new power, as basically a demigod, repels it. You are allowed to touch Set now. What would you like to say?
Sorry, this is Gwendolyn, if you're there.
Sorry, what?
Oh,
sorry, no, it's okay. It's okay.
Pain.
I wonder if you guys like playing D&D. I don't know. But anywho, Set, continue what you're saying.
What would you like to say to Set, Wendlin?
I think I think she's still in awe about everything, and I think she kind of looks at Set and is just like, so do you know what I'm doing here?
He doesn't say anything, but he nods his head yes, or like no, side to side, while he still has his face in Sokka's chest. Not in like that way, alright?
It's a good image, though.
I mean, that's a proper response. She don't even know what's going on.
So Wendelin, he doesn't know anything about why you're here, what's your path. But you can tell that this kind of dragon-born rabbit hybrid seems to be grieving quite a bit, Wendelin. So he's connected, though, however, to you. now through some type of magical connection, and you feel it, Gwendolyn. However, there's a piece of you inside Gwendolyn that almost doesn't like it touching you. As in, almost as if this new energy that you've received is not happy with the energy that Set is connecting to you. It's almost as if it wants to repel it, Gwendolyn, but it doesn't. Set, you managed to get your group here that came with you into this little bubble as you grieve, and you all seem to connect and comfort your friend as he stands next to his ex-lover Jessa, who lies dead in the snow. We're gonna leave the group there. Thank you guys for that great role play,
Wait,
and we're
did
gonna
Zach
go
go to
end the
sleep
night.
then?
I was gonna say the bubble disperses, and now Set opens his eyes, and he's no longer crying, and he looks to you and hears what you said to him about go to sleep. You know, you can rest now, and he holds you tight one last time, and before he knocks out fucking Cole, he says, "Please don't leave me." And
He's
then
just like,
he goes limp in your arms.
so all of you watch as Set just like passes out, and all of you kind of stand around your friend, learning quite a bit more about your new dragon rabbit chef. um, but anywho, that's a lot of information about Set. So we're gonna end our night with cutting to you, Amalia, as it is the next morning after your long rest, while the rest of the group was out doing all of this. Amalia, you wake up to the sound of Hades in the room. You had left a note on the table that you found, Amalia, but you see Hades is standing by the fireplace. He's still shirtless as he was when he was getting ready for bed and everything, but he stands there this time now clean shaven, kind of has slicked back his hair, and he kind of kneels against, or not kneels, but leans against the fireplace, Amalia. He kind of sees you wake up. Oh, you're awake. I'm glad. I don't mean to rush you, but we do have to get ready for the ceremony soon. It might be silly,
I
but
kind of wake up. I kind of wake up super groggy and still kind of out of it, and like it's clear that all the events that have happened so far have just made me kind of like very tired and kind of like like kind of really like just mentally exhausted at this point. But I'm like, okay, let's go get ready.
look, before we start, he kind of walks up to you and kind of pulls you out of the bed and kind of sits you down on the ground with him next to the fireplace. As he kind of pulls you by, he's like, this might sound silly, but most people, at least in my original realm, they would dance at things like weddings or events and stuff, and we kind of unfortunately got rudely interrupted last night. I know it's early, you just woke up, and you don't. Would you dance with me before we do this?
Umalia just kind of looks a little bit surprised that he would ask that, but just holds her hand down and goes, okay.
Kind of looks embarrassed. I didn't know what you were going to say. I didn't want to sound stupid, but before we did this, I wanted to make sure that we did it also for us. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it does.
I know this is a contract and this is a deal, but I've been thinking, since you were able to make a referendum, or I guess change the deal by chopping off your hand instead of your cousin's, it shows that you really are in for the long haul with this decision, or at least willing to be. So I'd like to make a change too then. Take perhaps the burden of it a little bit off for you. If you remember when we made this deal originally, you said that you would come down half the year with me. Do you remember that?
I do.
I'm going to take that off. You can come here whenever you'd like. You don't have to stay here. In fact, you can only be here as long as you wish to be or want to be. I'm not going to force you. You're not a prisoner. So just be aware that you don't
Appreciate
have
that.
to.
Thank you.
You're welcome. He takes your hand and pulls you up from the bed. And Amelia, can you give me a performance roll as you guys dance to some music? He puts on like magically a little album. You hear that music, the you and me, you and me,
I got a 10.
nobody baby but
That's the
you and
first.
oh shit.
That's the
So
first time. God damn.
I know that's the first time she's messed up on a dance. Amelia, he pulls you out of bed and you
Tired,
immediately like
yo.
trip. Yeah, you're tired. Yeah, it's first thing in the morning. She's just woken up after a fate battle, and Hades kind of
I'm just
catches you
kind
as you
of like,
fall.
I'm like sleepily dancing, and then I like lay my head on his chest.
You like lay his head on. Oh, that's actually quite beautiful. As you kind of stumble while you wake up groggily dance, and he puts your head on his shoulder as he kind of dances with you. You hear like the nobody baby but you and me. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. You and me, nobody baby but you and me. So he kind of dances to you and Amelia. He kind of ends it with like a slight twirl, and you just don't do well to twirl either because you're just fucking groggy. You're just like, as he spins you around. He kind of looks at you and goes, I haven't done that in a very, very long time. Thank you. Also,
Yeah, of course.
it makes you feel any better. When you chop off your hand, you'll be able to get the blood hand.
The what?
The blood hand. See, I was going to give it to your cousin, but it seems that since you've decided to make the decision, you get the blood hand. It means that
Damn.
you will move on from elemental magic. You can still use it, of course, but a stronger magic exists. One that I will give you the powers of. Yes, your cousin has powers gifted to him from farther away beings like Santa Claus, and yes, your new cousin-in-law, or I guess niece-in-law, Sakura, she's extremely powerful with electric magic and healing abilities, but you, Amalia, you don't have to use fire all the time anymore. You'll be the gift of blood magic, which means that you can use blood as a weapon. Other people's blood, your own blood, and other weapons made out of blood can be summoned. It's a
Sounds a
strong and
little
powerful.
intense, but I'm down.
Damn, Hallman.
Hallman,
Yo, I don't give
Hallman
a
took an L here.
okay, fuck Hades.
Hey, you would have got a
Hollywood
cool.
thinks it's really cool though. That's dope as fuck.
But yes, essentially, Amelia, you will be able to become a blood bender. You will be able to control and will your own blood, other people's blood, and blood during battles of others. It's a powerful magic. Do you think you'll be able to handle it?
I mean, one way to find out, right?
That's my girl. He kind of brushes the hair out of your head, like out of your eyes and stuff, and kind of looks at you. You look hideous. Yes, he's joking around, by the way. We got to get you ready for this wedding, eh?
Yeah, I could use a hot bath before then.
He's like, let's go take a bath. So you and Hades kind of leads you. Finally, Hades is gonna get some. So Hades fucking leads Amalia to like a beautiful like uh, golden shower.
Oh my
it's,
god.
it's a beautiful golden
No.
bath. All of it. It's a giant like beautiful crystal embodied bathroom. It's the most beautiful thing you've actually seen in the underworld so far, Amelia. It's full of steam. Immediately as Hades turns on all these different faucets and pipes with steam and water come out of all the different types of little hoses and things out of the wall, and immediately it crowds and fills the bathroom up with a steam and hot water. And Amelia, you and Hades go inside together to get ready for your ceremony and take a bath or shower. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode, everybody, with the last episode
Before
of the
we end,
Underpoll. Oh.
would we be able to?
Okay,
Would
before
we be
we
able to
end.
do something with Clive?
But wait,
Of
there's
course.
more.
Okay, so as
Yes.
we go back to the last, hey, it's okay as long as you guys are willing. That's all I'm here. As you guys then go back to Clive really fast inside of the ballroom. Clive, you had regathered yourself by the statue that you made look like your ex-wife or your wife, if you will. and you were staring at it in the banquet hall as the rest went to bed. How would you like to end the night, Clive?
I'm feeling rather sentimental, looks around to the ballroom, then to the banquet table. Then, with tears in his eyes, he looks up to the statue. I have crossed oceans of time to find you, my dear. I pray that you are somewhere warm, where the light shines on your beautiful face, and a lively hand awaits my cold grasp. I miss you so much, Emily. I pray that I will see you again. And that's all.
As you say
That's
that,
all he'll say.
as you say that out loud, Clive, I actually thought you'd do this at some point here. So, as you say that out loud, you hear a voice come from behind you. It's a familiar voice that had left the room earlier, one that you didn't expect to hear again. I forgot my jacket. I'm looking around. As you turn around, Clive, you see Roselio as he re-enters the banquet hall. He looks to you. Hey, by the way, I was eavesdropping. Fucking, I don't want to be a liar, but I walked in to get my jacket and I saw you over there. Did you say Emily?
Yes.
That's funny. That statue kind of looks like a woman I know named Emily.
How do you know that?
Well, it's an uncanny resemblance. To be honest with you, there's a beautiful Emily that looks just like that. I saw her when I was on tour in the city of Red Hill. Beautiful girl. Gorgeous. She was a baker. I remember she made the best pies in all of Red Hill. Pumpkin, cherry, blueberry. And my God, I remember. Emily's pie. I ate it all the time. But I've only been there a couple times. I don't ever forget her face. Do you know her?
I think so. Ages ago, it seems.
Ages ago. No. This Emily that I know, she's a young girl. I mean, not young, but for a human, she's in her early to mid-20s. So I'd say. I didn't really get a read of her too much. But if you're looking for an Emily that looks like that, well, she's beautiful. She's single. That's as all as I know.
Thank you, Roselio. You've been most helpful.
Ha. Well, I try my best. Now, can I ask you something?
All right.
Who that girl that you were with before? The one with the pink hair. What's her story?
Cliven just gives the absolute most wicked grin to Roselio, and as he turns to leave, oh, she's the daughter of Zeus.
Roselio just looks as you leave. The daughter of who? Who the fuck? She's the daughter of Zeus. You're
That's
fucking with
what I
me.
said. Oh no, that is the daughter of Zeus. Have yourself a good night, Roselio.
What a
As-
badass.
As you leave, Clive, Roselio stands in the banquet hall and looks down. The daughter of Zeus. I like that. And that's where we're going to end tonight's game. So everybody, we will be back next week for another episode of D&D.
We're gonna get
Have a
Clive his
great-
boo back. Let's do it.
All right, everybody, have a great
Hell
Valentine's Day tomorrow, everybody. And I hope you guys remember, sometimes you lose love, sometimes you fall in love, and sometimes you can find love. It just depends, I guess, what story you're in. It seems that Sets today did not have Mr. Valentine on his side. It seems that Amelia had Mr. Valentine on her side. And it seems that Clive, just maybe, you and Sakura have a Valentine coming your way. I don't know. And Pippa, when are we gonna see your Valentine again? Where the fuck is Gaggle? Come on. But hey, it looks like we're heading back to South Harmony, everybody, with Roselio on the ship. So we will be back, everybody, next week, and let's see what happens on Spicy and Dicey D&D. Now get the fuck out of here! Get out of here! Go! Get out of here, you dirty